Eyeshadow Masterclass.
Hello and welcome to Video Jug. I'm Lisa Glassock and I'm going to be giving you an eyeshadow masterclass. Basically, I'll be showing you how to use eye makeup to change and define your eyes, and also how to create long-lasting eyeshadow.
You will need white eyeliner, wide eyeshadow brush, short bristled eyeshadow brush for applying base, highlighting eyeshadow, makeup sponge, translucent powder, dark and light eyeshadow.
With any eyeshadow look, the first thing you need is a concealer and a flat brush. You apply it lightly over your eyelid. This creates a matte, neutral base for your eyeshadow. Use a sponge to get in any creases around the eye. Remember, you don't want to pull or tug the skin, as this skin is very, very delicate and it can lead to lines and wrinkles. Then you set that base by using an eyeshadow brush and a tiny bit of loose powder. Dab the excess off on the back of your hand. Gently use your ring finger to dab any of the foundation and concealer out of your eyelids and dust on the loose powder. This creates a really smooth base that makes it ideal for blending your eyeshadows, depending if you're going for a dramatic or natural look. Also, with eyeshadows, once you've created this neutral base, you'll find that the eyeshadow will show its true colour, rather than taking some of the redness from your eyelids as the skin is so thin. Using this base, I'm going to show you how to really draw attention to your eyes. All you need is a highlighting eyeshadow. These are very, very sparkly, and they just catch the light, especially under your brow bone. They also will define your eyebrows. By changing your brush to a small blusher brush, use some of the same eyeshadow highlighter and dust it down onto the tops of your cheeks. And it's great if you're going out to create a party feel. You can also, to make your eyes appear whiter, apply a thin pencil line of white eyeliner in the bottom socket line of your eye. This will just whiten up the whites of your eyes. Now for sculpting. I'm going to work here with hooded eyes. This is basically when you don't have a lot of eyelid on show and the top part of your eye usually drops forward and sometimes will even meet your top lash line. You have to create a pretend socket line. You do this by using a dark eyeshadow, and then where your socket line should be, you gently push in the colour. As long as it's darker than the actual eyeshadow you're using, you'll be amazed at the results. Just remember to keep blending. Fiona doesn't actually have hooded eyes, but this will give you an idea on whether you need to apply the eyeshadow. You can then, on your lid, apply any colour as long as it's lighter than the colour you're using in the socket line. If you suffer from protruding eyes, this is when your eyes bulge. You want to use the dark shadow. Anything from a dark brown, smoky grey, always work well on all different eye colours, and apply it all over your eyelid. This again creates an illusion and draws the eye back into the face. Again, the key is lots and lots of blending. This is just a small eyeshadow brush. Any dark colour will do, and that way you can even use the highlighter under your brow. That draws the eye back from where it would be protruding. With close set eyes, these are eyes that are set very near to the bridge of the nose. Again, you want to use the dark and light colour to sculpt the eye. Firstly, take your light colour. It can be shimmery or matte. Here I'm going for a shimmery ivory. I'm working from the inside to the outer half of the eye socket. This creates the illusion and brings the eye out. Then you need to take your darker colour. I'm going to use a mid to dark brown and apply it to the second half of your eye socket. Blending is the key, so you blend the two colours together. This using the darker colour on the outer corners of the eye gives the illusion that your eyes are wider set than they appear. Just gently blend, very tiny, tiny little strokes, and again, build up the colour gradually. You don't want to be applying too much colour and then having to wipe it away. Just gently build it up so you can get the shade that you desire. Now we're going to tackle wide set eyes. These are eyes that are set far apart from the bridge of the nose. And we want to create the illusion that they're set closer. We take a medium to dark colour. I'm using a mid-brown. And instead of applying it as before to the outer corner, we apply it to the inner corner, working from the inner corner of the eye, halfway across the socket. Again, tiny little strokes, building up the colour. Remember, blending is the key. Then you take your lighter shade, again I'll show you with a shimmery ivory colour, and apply it to the outer corner of the socket. Then lightly blend the two together. Again, light feathery strokes. Remember to not drag the skin around the eye and build up the colour as desired. And there we have it. That's everything you need to know about using eyeshadow.
Recap. Apply concealer onto the eyelid and blend with a sponge. With ring finger, lightly dab any concealer out of the eyelid. Use a brush to apply some light powder and blend in. Apply a highlighting eyeshadow just below the eyebrow. Dust highlighting eyeshadow down onto the cheeks with a blusher brush. Apply a thin line of white eyeliner to the inside lower eye rim. For hooded eyes, apply a dark eyeshadow into the socket line. Use a lighter eyeshadow over the lid and blend together. For protruding eyes, apply dark brown or smoky grey eyeshadow over the entire eyelid. For close-set eyes, apply a light colour to the inner half of the lid and a dark colour to the outer half, then blend. For wide-set eyes, apply a dark colour to the inner half of the lid and a light colour to the outer half, then blend. Done.